Everybody, welcome to Godhands. My job right now is to get another hoplite shield. To do that, I need to combine an oval shield and a knight shield. You can see I don't have either. So to get an oval, I need a casserole and a heater. There's a casserole. There's a heater. A knight is a heater and an oval. So I'll just work with that for now. Take this kite shield and a couple of these round shields. Circle shield, I wish it was better. Circle shields aren't great. They're pretty low quality. Well, in terms of doability, right? They're early game stuff. Alright. Here we go. We're going to spend a lot of time here, so I'm going to edit the hell out of this probably. Okay. Set up. Repair everything. Yes. Combine shields. Now we need casserole and heater. So we'll do both of those to get the oval shield. And then the knight shield is a heater and an oval. And if we combine, what do we got here? A round and a casserole. Get us a heater. And heater. And oval. Gets us the knight shield. So now I just need another oval, which is a casserole and a heater. And casserole is a spiked and a kite. Or a round and a kite. Okay. So a heater shield is a round and a casserole, or a kite and a casserole. So back to the container we go. Okay. Every shield I've got brought out. Now, that was a round. What did I need at this point? A heater? Round and a casserole. Let me make sure. I don't want to screw this up. I need another hoplite. Hoplite is oval and knight. I have knight. So to get oval, I need a casserole and a heater. To get a heater, I need a round and a casserole. Okay. Now I need another oval, which is casserole and heater. Spiked and kite or round and kite. I don't have any of that. Can do that. That's gonna be all right. Circle and knight is no good. Circle and heater is no good. Circle and circle is circle. Circling round is no good. So we are at a stop when it comes to shields. What's the knight plus a heater get me? Charge. Okay. Absolutely don't want that. So I just need another oval shield. We can work with that. For now, let's put the shields back and take something else out. Okay, we're gonna see what we can do with some daggers this time. Now, the best dagger, excuse me, is made by combining 2 stilettos. Now, we don't have any stilettos. A stiletto is 2 base lards. Well, there's one. And there's one. And a base lard is a hatchet. Let's see, kukuri. There's another hatchet and another kukuri. Okay, combine the base lard and the base lard to get the other stiletto. Pardon me. And we combine the stiletto and the stiletto to get a jamdar. Or jamadar. I've heard it both ways, depending on who's reading the book. That is the best dagger in the game. Now, I could get rid of the rest of these, or I could start combining them together and trying to get something good stat-wise. You know, like if I combine these, I lose the stronger Cincada, but my Scramasax gets the stats from it. So if I combine this Chris with that, we get a Dirk, which is not great, but not terrible. We'll take it. Why the hell not? Okay. Back we go. Now we've already got the most powerful sword, at least in terms of killing people. Let's see if we can get a better sword for killing the undead. And I know someone's gonna be, blunt weapons are better. You are correct. I just don't like the way blunt weapons work. So, we need to combine a falchion with our shotel. I happen to have one, and it happens to be silver, so that's going to boost those a little bit. This is a Cora. Now, if I have another Cora, I can combine with that one. That will give us a Kopesh. And if I have another Kopesh, which I'm fairly certain I do not. Nope. So that's what will stop that for now. What can I do with these? A Shamshir and a Falchion. Ferengi and a Shamshir. Short sword and a Ferengi. Combine that scimitar with this rapier, I get a Spatha. I combine it with that Shamshir, I get a scimitar. I combine it with that Shotel, I get a short sword. That doesn't help me much in any way, shape, or form. So let's replace that with that Shamshir. We can combine those two. Shamshir and a Kopesh takes us down to a scimitar. And the Shotel takes us down to a Spatha. The Rapier takes us to a short sword. And the Scimitar takes us to a Scimitar. Rapier and Scimitar. Spatha. I think that's where we will leave those. I don't think we'll get any farther through that. So, moving on to the next thing. Moving on to great swords now. I don't think we've got what it's going to take to master out the great swords, but we'll see. The Rune Blade is the finest great sword, and that is made by combining 2 of these Nodachis. I have 1. I need a second one. That means I need 2 bastard swords. I have 1. To get another one, I need a claymore plus 1 of these Skyvonas. I don't have a claymore. To get a claymore, I need to combine an executioner with a katana. I don't have a katana. I need to get a katana. Let's see if I can combine anything to get me a katana. Hey, that worked. We're gonna do it. So, katana plus executioner gives me the claymore. Claymore plus the Skyavona gives me the bastard sword. The bastard sword plus the bastard sword gives me the Nodachi. And the Nodachi plus the Nodachi gives us the Rune Blade. Which is pretty good, I hear tell, if you like that kind of thing. I'm going to go out of the order here and actually put this one together so you can see it. Because if I remember right, there's something special about this one. We'll probably take it right back apart. I don't know. There you go. Pretty fancy. Actually, I think if we combine 2 of those, we get something else. Something hidden and secret and kind of annoying and obnoxious. So, we're going to put that away. So, we don't need that anymore. We're done with great swords. Moving on. We're moving on to staves now. Let's go ahead and do a repair. Why not? And there's not much to staves. The best staff in the game is the Sage's Cane. We don't have one of those, and to get one of those, we combine 2 Bishop's Coursiers. We don't have, or Crossiers, excuse me. To get that, we combine a Summoner Baton with a Shamanic Staff. There you go. Summoner Baton with a Shamanic Staff. I don't have a Shamanic Staff. To get that, we combine a Clergy Rod with a Summoner Baton, and I don't have a Clergy Rod either, so 2 Wizard Staffs doesn't do it. Wizard Staff and Summoner Baton doesn't do it. So all we can do, I'm just going to combine all of these Wizard Staffs. In fact, I might just combine every staff I have down into one, just because I've been carrying them around this whole damn game. And I never use them. The timing on the chains is weird. The intelligence boost is really nice. 27. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Now, one thing that I should mention when you're doing all this is you're going to end up with a lot of extra grips and sometimes a lot of extra gems. And check these, because some of these, like the Beowulf and the Balvis, are pretty rare. We even picked up an Orlandu. If you're a Final Fantasy Tactics fan, you'll know that name. More on that at the end of this video. Mace class, but I only had 2 and I couldn't do anything with them, so we're skipping it. And moving on to spears. Pole arms, as it were. Now the best polearm is a brand stock. To get a brand stock, I have to combine 2 bardish. I don't have a bardish. To get a bardish, I need to combine 2 pole axes. I have 2 pole axes here, so let's do that. Great job. To get a poleaxe, I need to combine a faux shard and a volge. I have plenty of volge. I don't have a faux shard. A faux shard is a trident plus a boar spear. I have a boar spear. A trident is a scorpion plus a corkesca. I have a corkesca. I don't have a scorpion. So let's see how I can do that. No, that'll do it. That loses my corkesca. Plus the boar spear gives me an owl pike. Plus a glaive gives me a trident. Can do that. And trident plus boar spear. Is this the faux shard? The faux shard plus the volge gives us the poleaxe. Need a second poleaxe. I don't have one. Corkesca plus the glaive gives me a spear. Okay, that's where we will stop that. And moving on to the next thing. And I doubt we'll get very far on those. You don't come across many crossbows in the game. The arbalist being the best, and that is a combination of 2 siege bows, which I don't have, which are 2 lug crossbows, which I don't have, which is a windlass bow and a cranquin, which I don't have. A windlass bow is a light crossbow and a target bow, which, guess what? Don't have. You can combine those. Sorry, try not to do that. Crossbow and a target bow gets us the windlass bow. Windlass bow and a cranquin gets us a lug crossbow. So I just need another lug crossbow. And then I can get a siege bow, and so on, and so on. And that's as far as we can go with crossbows. Not very far at all. And we've already got the best sword, we've already got the best axe, and the best single-armed mace. That does it for all of the weapons. And just to show you what the weapons section of the container here looks like. I've gotten rid of a lot. Let's just say that. Here's our weapons. That's all that's put together. Here's our blades. 2 grievers. Did I miss that? It did. I'll take those. Search. Remove. That'll get us somewhere. For the heavy axe, the halberd and the double blade, the halberd's the best. For the single hand axe, the crescent, which we already have. For the single hand mace, it's the war maul, which we have right there. I could combine these 2 Beck de Corbins and make another one and combine it with one I already have. So we'll do that. I suppose. Means I don't need this. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And yeah. Shields, since we're sitting on shields, we can work on armor as well. So helmets are on top, so we'll remove all the helmets and work on those. I'll speed through the next bit of this. Okay, real quick. Griever, Destroyer. Beck de Corbin. Corbin. Warmall. 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 Beautiful. Okay, that's it there. Moving on to armor. We want another hoplite helmet. That is a close helm right there, plus a bourgeonnet, which we do not have one of. What does 2 close helms get me? Just another close helm. So let's see what we can combine to get that bourgeonnet. There we go. That was fast. I am that hoplite helmet with that hoplite helmet to get that Jasongroovemachine helmet. Combine these two. I just end up with the sleigh, which is better. We'll take it. Okay. Equip our new hat. Next, body armor time. And our body armor of choice is something we can pair with the Jasongroovemachine. Jasongroovemachine? I don't know. Which is another Jasongroovemachine, which means I need another hoplite. Hoplite is plate plus fluted. So plate and fluted. So hoplite. Now, get me a plate. Plate is a scale plus a brigandine. Brigandine plus plate. Will get me another fluted. Banded mail. Breastplate is breastplate. Let's see. There's so much to look at. Sometimes I forget what I have. Fluted and plate. Brigandine and plate. I have fluted, so I just need plate, and that is scale and brigandine. So let's see what I can combine to either get scale or brigandine. No, not those. Not those. Banded is worse than chain. Breastplate is not terrible. If I combine this banded and the chain, yeah, keep the chain, I guess. And then that chain and that breastplate. Yeah, we can take that. That's a step in the right direction anyway. Hoplite and fluted. If I combine fluted and segmentada, banded, that's terrible. Fluted and hoplite, scale. Okay. That's as far as we're going to get with body armor then. Shoes time. Or time for shoes? I don't know. So I have Jasongroovemachine leggings, which means I want another pair of those. And I get those by 2 hoplites. Now, I don't have any hoplite, so to get those, that is plate plus fluted. And I have neither of those. Fluted needs a plate, so I need to get plates. 2 of these will give me a plate. How do I get one of those? That combines that. This chain. Actually, that could work. Because then I combine those with those. This aglia. Combine both of those to get me the plate. Haven't done that in a while. Let's do that real quick. Plate needs to be added to fluted. Fluted is an Saglian plate. So I need another. Lots of stuff. That's the long and short of it. Go ahead and combine these rings. Combine that with that. Just to clean that up a bit. And if I combine these ring leggings, which are pretty early game with these plate leggings, I get something even worse. Hey, that's as far as we can get for shoes. Now, I'm not terribly concerned with armaments. Before we go and do the bonus dungeon, I want to get right up to the very last save point of the game, which is going to give us a lot of the stuff that we need. I just want to see how far I can get without it. I mean, we just need to upgrade our gloves, and then we'll have the second best everything. Speaking of gloves, they should be next. Alright, let's see what we can do with some gloves here. It annoys me that I can't just do 2 fluted gloves and get the hoplites. I have 1 hoplite, so I need a second hoplite. A hoplite is a fluted, let's say fretinier, I don't know. And that is 2 tilt gloves combined. Or I can combine a rondache. Same one. So really what I need to be looking at here is how do I get tilt gloves out of this? I don't want to try and not use those fluted gloves to get me there. Wait. Yep. It gets me there. Is that the one plus the Vagrants? Got me there. There we go. Oops. Sorry, Mike. I combine that and that to the other tilt. Tilt and fluted. Oh no, tilt and tilt. Excuse me. Gives me that. Combine that with the fluted. Gets me the other hoplite. Combine my 2 hoplites You gonna see a spoiler alert for the final level stuff? The Dread Glove. For some reason, the higher up this stuff goes, the less intelligent defense you get, which I don't love. But that is what it is. That's what we're going for. So, can I do anything with these? Chain and knuckles give me chain. We'll just combine all of that to save some space. Now, I believe that is everything that we can and want to do with creating some weapons, combining stuff, etc., etc. Now what we're going to do is disassemble the two weapons we got. And the one shield we got. And find some better gems to put in this stuff. Once more into the container, dear friends. Okay, let's see what we can do here. First, our human weapon, the Wakizashi. Power palm. Here's what I grabbed. Orlando is pretty good. So we'll take Orlando for sure. Beowulf and Balvus are going to go on our other sword. Ogmius are going to go on is going to go on our axe along with the Dragon Knight. I think we'll take the Braveheart. We don't need this to be any better against humans, really. Another Braveheart would be alright. We'll stop there for now. Next, our crescent with the elephant grip. This is our beast and dragon weapon. You get that. You get the Dragon Knight. Another Dragon Knight would probably have been better. Go with that. At the time I am recording this episode, no one has picked up on these names yet. And finally, our evil weapon. You are going to get a wolf. You're going to get Balvus. Don't have anything really good against evil. Guess not. I'll look through the gems and see. And attach gems to our shield. Silent Queen to protect against silence. Mana Breaker to evade magic. And the Night Killer to evade physical attacks. That is a good looking shield. Alright, so I want something that's going to be better against evil on my one sword on Matthias here. I'm gonna have to pay attention now because everything's a gunny. Glorious weapon. Something evil. You know what? I don't think I need to worry about Matameo. So one for evil and one for dragons. I didn't have anything really great that was against evil. It was mostly small boosts. So I'm going with something else here. I'm going to replace that with that. I'm doing that because the intelligence boost. It is a little drop in strength, but I will take the intelligence boost. Same on this one. And I was thinking about putting another Dragonite on this, but between now and the end of the game, I think we got maybe one more dragon. We're going to run into more beasts than dragons, so we'll run with that. And that means we're done with this hour-ish long before I edit it video. Are you excited to be done? I'm excited to be done. Next time, let's just go through, make sure we don't have any extra anything we don't need. What's my... That might be okay. We'll look. I mean, we got rid of a lot. No lie. Evil and Phantom. Not much there. Against humans. Against phantoms. It's against dragons. It's against phantoms. I kind of wish I could combine this stuff. That'd be great. And a lot of these I don't need more than one of. A lot of these I don't need one of. That'll work. Okay. Whence next we meet, we will continue exploring gold key doors, etc., etc. See you then.